It wasn't my best free kick. I will allow that. Alright. Sorry, I wasn't able to come up with any sort of fancy introduction this week. Welcome, though, to FTW, the series where I bring you the best and worst that football has to offer on social media across the course of the week. Now, obviously, the Premier League is back. I know, it's a joyous occasion. Club football has returned. The Champions League is back soon as well. We can finally say goodbye to international football, even though I was actually praising it last time because of how good it was. But, like, listen, if you're an Arsenal fan, though, you might still be hoping that it was the international break. Actually, no, that's quite extreme. I don't think anyone wants that. The Gunners kept up with their image of being a meme most of the time by taking a 2-0 lead over Watford, only for it to evaporate due to literal incompetence in defence. They were 2-0 up, and then going into the second half, they just kept giving the ball away in ridiculous positions from playing out from the back. You could have genuinely set up 11 cardboard boxes, yammed the ball against them, and produced better results. Playing out from the back is all well and good when you have the mental capacity in order to achieve it. Socrates made a horrendous error for the first goal. He literally passed it straight to Deulofeu. Cleverly ended up putting it in. He did at least apologise on social media. The Arsenal fans took it really, really well, and then asked him to jump out of the team for Callum Chambers. I'll be honest with you, Arsenal fans deserve this for these absolute abominations of kits. Air Force One. From the back of this man's head, I already know he's at least 67 years old. How does he even know what an Air Force One is? Oh no, Gunduzi. Matteo, why? Why would you do this to yourself? You're asking to be memed. You've been substituted. The fans are jeering you. You're winning 2-1, but you're getting slapped up, and you hold up 2-1 as a... Why? You knew it, you were going to concede. You knew it. Furthermore, it's against the bottom of the table. How? This is embarrassing. Watford slapped a tweet out about it. They were having a field day. At least someone did a correct edit of it in the end. Funnily enough, that accurately represents how many brain cells Arsenal's defence collectively has. Just to top it all off, David Luiz managed to then give away a penalty which was converted by Pereira. It's the second penalty he's given away, and he's only played 4 games. I'm convinced he's a Chelsea secret agent. Has anyone even seen him in the same room as Shkodran Mustafi yet? Coincidence? I think not. All in all, Rob Holding was probably Arsenal's best defender, and he was sat on an injury table somewhere. Even Mia Khalifa was getting involved in it all, and she knows a decent amount about things getting blown right at the end, so actually I should have phrased that differently. Arsenal genuinely conceded 31 shots to bottom of the table Watford. How is that even possible?
This team's finished! Finished!
I don't think I can honestly take any more bottle jobs this week. I haven't got the energy left in me. For crying out loud, give me a break. Norwich City did the unthinkable and beat Manchester City 3-2 at Carrow Road despite having about 17 injuries going into the game. They took an early 2-0 lead as well thanks to goals from McLean and Cantwell, but then a goal before half-time for Aguero made everyone think that City were going to provide a comeback. But it didn't end up going down that way because of an incredible mistake again defensively, this time from Otamendi. I can't wait for him to try and explain this one back in the changing rooms.
As I promise, like, and even it's been a weird these past.
Honestly, it was a day of calamities at the back. Otamendi and Stones together looked as dishevelled as Tommy Robinson exiting jail. Rob Holding was probably somehow City's best centre back today as well. I think that really sums it up. City are really going to miss Aymeric Laporte based on this evidence. He was amazing last season, one of the best centre backs in the league. To be honest, it's unreal from Norwich City. Take nothing away from them, and it sparked some unbelievable celebrations at full time. This is what football is all about. I'm loving the limbs on show. Norwich fans, I'm sure, will be absolutely delighted when they get back as well. I can imagine many six-fingered babies are being conceived right now. Teemu Pukki scored again as well. Some people say that if water needs to take a shower, it uses Teemu Pukki. The result means that Liverpool go 5 points clear at the top of the table, and that was all that Pep Guardiola was getting asked in press conferences.
So we are in September, we're going to do that, okay. Congratulations, Liverpool, you are the champion.
To be honest, I understand what he's saying. There's no title race to be had. Results like this don't impact a title race yet. Villa played West Ham in Monday Night Football and literally nothing happened whatsoever apart from Tyrone Mings and El Ghazi deciding to scrap each other. Eddie Hearn must have been absolutely delighted at the prospect at yet another fight on the cards.
That gives me a f***ing hard on.
Referee Mike Dean literally had to come up to both of them and be like, listen, my G's, you're on the same team. What are you doing out here? But I think I've now found actual footage of what they said to each other.
You didn't open up, girl. You didn't open up. You didn't open up.
One of my favourite moments of the week is definitely Roy Hodgson deciding to talk to an empty chair. What is actually going on here? So, yo, do you come here often? In other news, Emmanuel Adebayor's been pretty busy on Instagram this week. He posted a 10-year anniversary post from the day that he scored against Arsenal, ran up the other end of the pitch, and celebrated in front of the away fans. And his responses to the comments are actually giving me life. I guess this is the only achievement you have in your career. No, money, cars, bank account, that's what I came to Europe for. Fair enough on the honesty, Emmanuel. At the end of all the running, how did your career end? In your mum's pum. Can't be arsed, fam. There's literally loads of these as well. It's really funny going through them. And this was even his day off. I mean, it's dedication to the cause. It's a slam dunk housery award, isn't it? Wolves played Chelsea this week and it set a record for the Premier League because Tammy Abraham became the first player to ever score a hat-trick and an own goal in the same game. I mean, that is actually genuinely extremely impressive. I rate that a lot. That victory wasn't the only piece of genius Frank Lampard managed to pull out this week, though. Lampard explains he sees the Champions League as two parts. The first being the group stage and the second being the knockout round after Christmas. I mean, that is literally how the Champions League... forget it, whatever. Now, over in the Netherlands, I feel like some of the flares and pyros have been getting slightly out of hand. Just to confirm, that definitely isn't meant to be happening, is it? It's probably not even that deep. Someone just probably let Maurizio Sarri loose with 3 packets of cigs in the crowd.
Señor. Vega contra Gobea. Encara, viene Vega, pega de derecha, golazo!
Did he just do what I think he did? What is going on in this clip? This guy in Mexico, I think it is, has just scored an absolute banger and just fully outlined, slapped his buttocks out for the whole crowd. Is that a yellow card offense? I don't... Alright, so it looks like a corner's being defended here. Nothing really to see. Although, having said that, the two players look quite similar. And even the guy in the back... This man is literally marking himself and watching himself do it. Now, after months of speculation about his future, Bristol City midfielder Callum O'Dowd has signed a new contract at the club. The social media team, for his side, finding the funny side of it, decided to post this, and it's absolutely brilliant.
Go get it. Go. Go. Go get it.
Go.
Go get it.
Go, Cooper.
Come on. Go get it. Come on. Let's go.
It's still 0-0 time though now, and this is of course the segment of the show where I bring you the best of Sunday League during the course of the week. And it's double trouble this time around. We've got 2 beautiful specimens of clips. First of all, in Holland, the team in white and red are going forward and a brilliant challenge is needed. Whether they're on your team or not, you've got to let them know you're there. Now, the second clip can't be any worse, surely. The team in blue and white have gone forward, hit both posts. Now, stop. Listen, stop. I already know what you're about to do, all right? Now, compose yourself, okay? Just calm down, wrap your foot around the ball, and get it clear, okay? All right, boss, don't worry about it. I've got this one covered. How has this episode seen worse defending still than Man City and Arsenal? Cheeky control, I've got to say. An artist went viral on Twitter this week for painting Neymar with his shoe with a football boot. Like, that is ridiculous. I don't think I've ever seen anyone paint anything with a football boot before, so props to the guy. It's literally insane as well. But you've got to ask at some point, you know, you've probably got too much time on your feet, not hands, because he's using it. And finally, Chelsea midfielder Ruben Loftus-Cheek has been getting in trouble with his neighbours recently. Turns out he's been playing drill music far too loud from his apartment or his house or whatever. The local area is not best pleased with him. Can you imagine if that was a thing on FIFA? Email about Ruben Loftus-Cheek. Reason he can't attend training today. Apologising to neighbours for playing Diggity at 3 a.m. in the morning. But that is going to wrap up football this week, and I hope you have enjoyed it. This one has been flipping packed with stuff. Also, I want to say a big thank you to you guys for leaving feedback last episode. It's really helpful, and I'll be trying to apply some of that stuff as we go through the next few weeks. If you've got anything else you'd like adding or changing, then feel free to drop it down in the comment section below. I'm always open to hearing about it. But for now, if you enjoyed this video, then slap a like on it and subscribe if you're new to the channel. You can also follow me on social media. It's at the official FNG on Twitter and on Insta. But it's been a pleasure ranting at you guys today. Have a great day, enjoy yourselves, and goodbye.